Hey guys, how you doing? Today we're looking at this sports camera accessory kit from Zooki. Now if you're looking at this kit, then it's a fair guess to say that you're probably the owner of a sports camera or an action camera like a GoPro, the SJ4000, 5000, 6000 or something of a similar ilk. And that probably means that you're bored with the stock accessories that come with that camera, and that you're after something different. Now, if you're after something like a headband, a wristband, a helmet strap, a chest strap, a 360-degree mount, a handlebar mount for your bike, or even a car mount, then you need to look no further. This deal is amazing. Okay, so you get 34 items in this pack, and it's currently on sale with Amazon at £15.99. That does include a £28 discount, so you need to be quick. And the first item out of the bag is a float. What you do is you attach this to your waterproof camera case, and you will never lose your camera in the water because it will always float. We then have a soft fabric bag which includes a number of different mounts. We've then got the sticky, flush and curved mounts that you can attach to helmets and the like. We've got a small selfie stick. We've got a head strap. We've got a small clip which you can attach to webbing or clothing. It's really, really strong. We've then got the wrist strap. We've got a remote controller strap so you can attach that to your wrist. And we've got a chest strap. And the last item out is the car mount. Okay, so let's have a look at these in more detail. And the first one we'll look at is the float. Now, this is quite large and it entails 3 pieces. So we've got the float itself, we've got a small screw, and then we have a wrist strap. What you do is you would attach your camera to the float, screw this into place, and you would have the wrist strap somewhere mounted on the camera or to the float. And the idea behind it is that you can then take your camera into the water. You'd have the wrist strap over your wrist, and God forbid if anything happened and the camera came off of your wrist, then it's going to float. Okay, and the next item that we've got is the chest straps, probably the biggest item in the bag alongside the float. Just remove it from the bag, and the idea behind this is that it goes over your head and shoulders, and the plastic plate then sits in the middle of your chest with the camera mounted to it. This is quite a bulky item and surprisingly strong. The next item we've got is the clip. As you can see, this is exceptionally strong. It takes quite a bit of effort to press the clip down, and the idea behind that is that the camera clips to the top part of the mount, and then you can clip it to webbing or clothing or something similar. Next item we're going to look at is the Monopod or the Selfie Stick. This is pretty generic. You can get these on Amazon or eBay, generally from China. They are fairly good. I've had one before. And the idea behind it is you use that twist lock at the top, and then you can angle the camera. You can pull the selfie stick right out. They do go quite far. And just to give you an example of that, we'll measure it when it's closed, and they measure just about 9 inches long. If I extend that all the way out and then measure it again, and I'll be able to show you furthest end towards the camera, you can see that the selfie stick extends to about 39 inches. So it goes from 9 inches all the way up to 39. They are quite good quality. The good thing is that they're fairly cheap, so if this does break, they're fairly generic as well, and you'll be able to find one quite easily. Bonus being that there is a threaded adapter on the bottom, so that means you can attach it to a tripod. Now, this is a Chinese selfie stick, and as you can see, I can't get my hand through the loop, so be prepared for that. You're probably not going to get your hand through the wrist strap. Next item out is the remote control wrist strap. This is pretty much just a Velcro strap that you can tighten up. You can loop your GoPro remote control through the strap, and then you can attach it to a wrist or an item of your clothing or some webbing, depending on what you're doing. Next out, we can have a look at the flush and curved sticky mounts, and the idea behind these are that you can attach them to helmets or windscreens or visors or anything that has got a flat surface that one of these 3M sticky things can stick to. Now you get 2 of these, 2 curved mounts, and you can see that they're ever so slightly curved. They're good for helmets and things like that. You also get 2 flush mounts, and they're good for sticking to something with a flat surface. You also get 5 sticky pads for each of these type of mounts. So there's 5 of the curved mounts there, and then we've got 5 of the flat mounts as well. Now the next item out is the car mount, and if you've owned a car mount that's been made in China within the last sort of 5 years, then you'll probably see this as pretty generic. It is actually quite good quality. It pivots between 180 degrees on the vertical and 180 degrees on the horizontal. As you can see here, that's the horizontal plane, and then the vertical one's a little bit further down. It's the usual suction cup design, and basically what you do is you clamp this onto your windscreen, push the little clamp lever down, and it sucks it even further onto the screen. So yeah, fairly happy with that. Next out we have the wrist strap. Now this is just a Velcro strap, but it has got a very handy mount attached to it, which is curved to the shape of your wrist. And if you've done any action camming or sports camera work, then you'll know that a wrist strap is actually insanely handy. This one's really good quality, it's really good quality plastic, and really easy to attach to your wrist, just like this. And then once it's on your wrist, you can place the camera onto the mount, and it will give you a view of wherever your wrist is facing. Next we have the head strap, which again is made of this elasticated strapping. Basically the idea behind this is that it goes over your head like this, and then the camera will be sitting on your forehead. You attach the action camera to the front there, and then you'll get a view of wherever your head is facing. This is fully adjustable, and there is some kind of gel insert on the inside of that strapping so that it doesn't slip around on your head. Next we're going to have a look in the cloth bag. And what we're going to do is empty this out. It's quite a nice cloth bag. You've got the Zooki logo on the bottom, and inside we've got a number of different mounts. These are the J mounts. We've got a couple of tripod circular mounts there, and we've also got the handlebar mount for the bike, and we've got a couple of the push-in mounts which go onto the flush mounts there on the right hand side. A few extra spares in a bag. And then we've got some security safety mounts. Basically what you do is you can attach these to the roof of your car or the windscreen of your bike, for example, motorbike, and if one of the mounts fails, then the camera will still be attached to whatever you've attached it to. And then right at the back there we have a 360 degree mount, and the idea behind this is that you can pretty much turn the mount or the camera to face in any direction that you want. Now this will work off the bat with the GoPro series cameras, and it's likely to work off the bat with the SJ series cameras. However, my little AEE camera from PNJ didn't work, and I needed to use this little adapter. Luckily the AEE camera came with the adapter, so I didn't need to buy anything extra in order to make this kit work. In order to attach the camera to the mount, all you need to do is put this 2-pronged piece of plastic into the mount that you want to use. If you're using the GoPro cameras, then it will be the waterproof housing or a similar type of mount, and then you just screw this into place onto the waterproof housing or onto the camera, and then you have your camera fully attached to the mount. The one I'm using here is the 360 degree mount, which you can bend in different ways, multiple ways, and then that just slides into one of the flush mounted surface mounts that then sticks onto one of the 3M sticky pieces. Well, that's everything that comes in the kit, and I have to say I'm seriously impressed with the amount that comes with it. For $15.99 you get an unbeatable amount of accessories for your sports or action camera. I paid a similar price for just a chest mount when I bought my AEE SD21 action camera a couple of years ago, and I would have jumped at the chance to get a package like this. So if you guys are in the market for an action camera accessory kit for your GoPro, your SJ series camera, or your AEE, just like me, then this kit really is unbeatable, and I can't recommend it enough. Well, that's it for now, guys. As always, thanks for watching. If you did like the content of the video and you're thinking about buying this kit, then please do give us a like. Alternatively, if you're watching the video on YouTube, then please do subscribe, and I'll catch you next time when we're back with another review video.